Lakers championship team. JR called that Cavs team better defensively and grittier, but ultimately said the Lakers' size and versatility would have beaten out that Cavs squad. So, Shannon, which was the better team, the 2020 Lakers or the 2016 Cavs?
I believe it's the 2020 Cavs for the very reason that JR... 2020 Lakers,
yep.
excuse me. For the very reason that JR said, is because of their versatility. It's because they can go really, really big. They can go Dwight, they can go JaVale, AD, LeBron, or they can go, you know, small, medium size with Keith Morris starting at the 5 spot and AD, or they can go really, really and put AD at the 5 and then go 3 guards with LeBron. I think it's their versatility and their ability to do different things. And Anthony Davis, if Double T tries to guard him, he's going to bring him away from the basket, shoot over the top. Kevin Love guards him, he's going to put him down on the block. So for me, Skip, Anthony Davis is the difference maker. LeBron is going to be LeBron. Is LeBron maybe as athletic? Maybe he's lost a step. But I think his knowledge, his understanding is even greater. If you can imagine that, imagine Einstein with a 200 IQ and it being 250, 275, Skip. Well, that's what LeBron is. He's Einstein on steroids. He's Einstein 2.0, the greatest mind.
Is he literally on steroids?
Yeah, there you can see. I can't. You always try. Skip. You always try to do something.
Well, you said it. I didn't.
What about Tom Brady? Because we've never seen a guy play this long. Okay. What he on?
Does he look like he's on steroids?
LeBron don't look like he on steroids. He look like a guy that take care of himself, eat like he's supposed to eat, and get plenty of rest.
Maybe it's vibranium. I don't know.
There you go. You're a hater, Skip. You always try to minimize what the man has done. Back to my original point. LeBron James and Anthony Davis, yes, the 2020 Lakers would beat the 2016 Cavaliers. Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that?
Yes.
Except me. Give me the 2016 Cavaliers. Give me LeBron 4 years younger. Give me JR 4 years younger. He contributed.
Yeah.
And when he decided to play defense for that team, he is right about this. They were grittier. They played harder than the 2020 Lakers played because they could lock you up and lock you down.
Yeah.
Because Shumpert would really guard hard on the perimeter. LeBron would sit in the chair that year a lot.
We did at a time. When we needed to sit down on Murray, we sat down on him.
Okay.
When we needed to clamp down on Jimmy Butler in Game 6, we held him to 12 points. So we're more than capable of doing that. But then, like I say, AD, what you gonna do with him? They got no answer.
Here's my problem with AD and maybe even KCP this playoff run. It happened in the bubble with no fans in the bubble.
Oh, my goodness.
Would KCP have been able to shoot like that home road with fans? I don't think so. Yeah. Would AD have shot out of his mind the way he did in the bubble? He was a bubble product.
Hold on, Skip. What about those other guys and the way they played? Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson. Would they been able to do what they did?
No, they did while they were in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Yeah.
Not in the finals.
Skip, that's what we do. AD didn't do anything that AD hadn't done his entire career. The only difference is he's doing it in L.A. where there's water as opposed to Lake Pontchartrain in New Orleans. That's it, Skip.
He wasn't doing it in L.A. He was doing it in Orlando.
He was doing it in, Skip, stop that.
Orlando. No fans, less pressure.
Look at AD's regular season numbers in playoff in the regular season. Look at AD's numbers in the playoffs. Whether it's the bubble, whether it's in New Orleans, it does not matter. Look at his numbers.
From what they call long mid-range, those shots which are like maybe 15 to 18 kind of feet.
He money.
He was out of his mind
what'd he do?
in Orlando, in the bubble. He shot 49% from long mid-range.
Yeah.
During regular seasons, he has been 33% from his career from that distance.
Yeah.
Don't give me this. You got lucky. It was a bubblicious championship.
Skip,
Way to go.
This is what happens, Skip, when you get somebody that's immensely talented, that has three-point range, has a mid-range game, can put it on the floor, get to the rack, and if you foul him, he shoot 94% in the bubble. That's what he's capable of doing, Skip, and then go. What do I say? I mean...
But wait a second. AD, is he 7 feet 1 inch tall? No, he's not.
6'10".
He's 6'10". Is Dwight 7'2"? No, he's like 6'10"-ish, right in that range, right?
Right.
So, JR, don't tell me that it's just size. I'll give you JaVale is 7 feet tall.
Right.
So was Mozgov.
Yeah.
Could Mozgov defend JaVale? Yeah, he could defend.
But here's the thing, though, Skip, is that when you look at it, Tristan and the size of Kevin Love, they weren't that big. You think about they could go.
Tristan's 6'9" and just beast you.
Skip, they could go huge. I mean, think about it. If we wanted to, we can go JaVale, Dwight, AD, Bron. That's what we could do. We can go 6'9" and above in 4 different spots.
Okay.
But we didn't want to do that. Sometimes we wanted to go small. Hey, Caruso, come give us this virtuoso.
And who is going to guard the clutchest closer in basketball named Kyrie Irving in 2016, the man who won you a ring?
First of all, we run him a ring because we've seen what he did since he's been away from LeBron. I wouldn't be happy about my career post LeBron if that was me.
And who made the shot of shots in Game 7 at Oakland?
Skip, hold on, Skip. You do realize, like, okay, there was a stretch there that LeBron drew a three.
Look. Oh, there he is. And it went in again.
Skip.
He did it again.
Skip.
He closed the deal for LeBron James.
Do you remember that LeBron drew a foul on a three-point shot, made all 3 free throws, came back down, made a 3-point shot? Do you remember he did that?
No.
And then the chase down.
What was that, Game 4?
That was Game 7. Skip, in the chase down. The block heard around the world.
The bicycle built for 2. Speaking of J.R. Smith, he was the one who cut him off at the pass, Iguodala.
Bobby Thompson.
And he had to hesitate and try to lay it up.
There have been 2 shots heard around the world.
Yeah.
We did one, and Thompson did the other.
No, Ray Allen did the biggest one.
Stop it. But see, you keep saying Ray Allen. Without LeBron, the Ray Allen shot is meaningless. We got 16 of the 30 points. Do you realize that LeBron almost outscored the Spurs by himself?
Do you realize LeBron had the shot at the buzzer maybe it's 5 seconds left, to tie it, send it to overtime, and he LeBricked it as usual? But
he did what happened in the OT. Who brought it home? And then what happened in Game 7?
My team was shot in the heart.
No. It can't be shot in the heart. How you going to be shot in the heart? You still had a chance to win. The game, the series wasn't over once Ray Allen hit that shot.
They were rolling out the champagne because my team was up 5 with 18 seconds left in Game 6.
Yep. I don't know how much you gamble, but in gambling circles, they say don't burn the money. See, you're looking at it. You burned the champagne. Started looking at it. Hey, Ray Allen say, put that back. You know, you go shop your mama and say, don't touch it.
Give me 2016. That team had guts.
All right, question for you guys. Will the Pelicans' new coach help Zion make the playoffs next year? We discuss who it is and tell you more next.
No mercy, no mercy, no mercy, and I won't back down.
Clippers had an early exit from the playoffs and are still seeking their first conference finals appearance. Despite landing Kawhi Leonard and Paul George last offseason, one anonymous NBA agent said that they have heard the Clippers are planning to break up their roster this offseason. Shannon, should they do this?
Skip, I think they are going to do it for the simple fact, and I think the most likely person to leave is probably Paul George. They need to get some of that draft capital, but they gave up, Skip, and I don't know if they're going to get it back in the picks because I don't think Paul George is going to command from you're going to get what you gave up to get him. But if the Nets are willing to part with, say, Dinwiddie or Karis LeVert or Jared Allen, I think that's a move that the Clippers would be willing to make. Now, I don't know because people are like, whoa, they're going to be. But all those ball guys at Brooklyn, Skip, they need the ball. LeVert needs the ball. KD, Kyrie, Dinwiddie, they need the ball. So it's going to be very, very interesting. Now, Trez Harrell is going to be very interesting because he did not play in the bubble and in the playoffs as well as he did in the regular season when he earned Sixth Man of the Year. So people are going to be looking at that. I just think the thing is that Kawhi needs a point guard. You look at Kawhi. When he had his best year, Skip, what did he have? He had a true point guard. He had Tony Parker, and he had Kyle Lowry. Now, nothing against Pat Bev, but Pat Bev is not that. And Kawhi doesn't want to have the ball all the time and make plays for someone else. He wants someone that can make plays for him. So I do believe they're going to break this up, and I believe the most likely candidate to leave is Paul George. They got too many billboards. They got too many Kawhi Town and all these commercials for Kawhi to get out of town. But I believe the most likely scenario, Skip, is Paul George will exit the Clippers.
I cannot tell you how much I disagree with everything you just said.
Okay.
I don't know what they will do. I know what they should do, which is nothing.
Catch the L again.
They just made the one move they had to make, and that was to elevate Ty Lue to replace Doc Rivers.
Okay.
That's why you and your Lakers are going to be in trouble next year, because you